1,500 points of Blood Angels versus Space Wolves. We're doing the open war mission deck. I've never done that before. It's a unique deployment zone. It has like a chevron, and it has 2 corners. I'll throw a picture up of that. We're doing objective is called Pillage and Burn. You've got, each side has 3 objectives. Once your opponent gets within 3 inches of that objective at the end of a movement phase, the objective's gone, it's off the board. Whichever side removes their opponent's objectives first wins. This is Blood Angels wanting to get into that assault, fast movement, some decent shooting in this list, and Space Wolves wanting that charge, wanting to get in close, getting that tooth and nail, and ripping your opponent apart. I'm excited, I'm motivated, enjoy. Our Blood Angels force today is 1,500 points of a Vanguard detachment. We have Lamarte's leading the charge. He's the only HQ choice I've added. Then I have Haminators. The banner doesn't count. I just don't have one that's modeled without the banner yet. We have a 5-man Sanguinary Guard. Also, the banner doesn't count there. Neither do the axes. They all have Glaven Carmines except for one with a Power Fist. And everybody has Plasma Pistols. There's an 8-man Death Company with 2 Power Fists. The rest have Chainsword Bolt Pistol. A 5-man Assault Squad, affectionately known as Melticide Squad, because they arrive and die. But there are 2 Meltaguns in that squad. There is a Predator tank with a las cannon and a Predator autocannon. A Bale Predator with a Heavy Bolter side sponsons. And rounding out the list is a Relic Contemptor Dreadnought with 2 Carries Assault Cannons, walking across the field with a 2-up save. 1,500 points of Space Wolves. This is a Spearhead detachment with 3 heavy supports. Starting off the list, Nate, walk me through what you got here.
We got a Wolf Priest, we've got a Rune Priest. Over here we've got a Vindicator, Long Fangs, Razorback with Twin Link Assault Cannons. Riding in that is a Long Fang pack. Coming up the backfield, we've got Terminators, various kit. In the backfield, we got Skyclaws that'll be dropping in, doing what they can.
Two Flamers in the Skyclaws.
Yep, 2 Flamers in the Skyclaw pack. We got Thunderwolves with plasma guns and power swords solidly crossed. We've got a 2nd Razorback, Last Class. And then riding inside is a Grey Hunter squad with just a sergeant and a plasma gun. Very
nice. 1,500 points, a whole ton of shooting for Space Wolves. That's 4 command points. Alright, and this is the table after deployment. I chose this side, which was a corner deployment, and I'm kind of thinking against that. So I've got my 2 Predators sitting here, and this is where I also place 2 objectives. And all the way over to this side, I've got my 3rd objective. That's guarded by my 5-man Sanguinary Guard. And Nate, what do we affectionately call this guy?
He is the gardener because he mulches everything.
He mulches, the gardener. And on Nate's side of the board here,
we got Long Fangs with the Rune Priest inside, riding a Razorback on objective 1. Underneath the Vindicator, we got another one of the objectives. Placed aggressively, we have the Thunderwolves. Inside here we have Grey Hunters with the Wolf Priest and more Long Fangs on the 3rd objective we got over here.
Long Fangs and Long Fangs and Long Fangs.
The most shooty Space Wolf list ever.
Beautiful. Alright, I finished deployment first, so I get +1 to my deployment. And let's see what happens here. Oh no.
Oh no. And here we go.
Oh no.
4.
I can't even see what that die. It's a 4.
Oh.
Command point to reroll. Should I?
Yeah,
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I have all the command points. Yeah! Yes, worth it. And we'll come back on Blood Angels turn 1. You're so happy, not happy, so happy. Alright, end of turn 1 movement for Blood Angels. We did a little bit of jockeying up here with the Bale Predator just to get within range of those Long Fangs. The Thunderhammer Terminators deep struck in, taking an eye at the prize over here. Melt aside dropped in between the Vindicator and the Razorback. The Gardener moved up, just again closing off some of that movement over there. And Sanguinary Guard is just sitting back on an objective, waiting for Nate to drop in all of his fun stuff on that objective.
Don't worry about it.
All right, this is the Bale Predator. He is going to be shooting the Thunderwolves, right? Is that what we just said?
No. You said Longfang.
I decided Longfangs.
If you don't kill the Longfang, something's going to blow up.
Bale Predator shooting the Longfangs, which could screw up my assault charge later, but Longfangs suck. So,
Kind of assholes.
blues are heavy bolters. Hitting on 4s because he moved. Wow. That was incredible.
Yep.
All right.
Not terrible. It was good for the blues.
Wounding. This is wounding on 3s.
Correct.
So we've got quite a few wounds.
That's a lot of wounds.
All right, 8 3-ups. Let's see it.
The Emperor protects.
I am going to throw these dice out because you can't read anything on them.
There's a 2 and a 2. So
Yeah, 2 guys did.
2 died. The rest survived. So we'll kill the Sergeant and a missile launcher.
Sweet. All right, and a turn 1 for Blood Angels shooting. We wrapped up with the Predator tank here, splitting fire, shooting the Thunderwolves, which this tree saved them somehow because of our BS BS tree rule that we just made up.
Yeah.
But the las cannons definitely messed up the Vindicator. He's down to 2 wounds left,
Yep.
which is fantastic.
He's a
He's in the lower tier
It's a
of
dune
shooting.
buggy now.
The Assault Terminators, the Assault Squad dropped in and shot their Melt-A-Gun here, stripping off 5 wounds. The Gardener, not living up to his name at all, missed half of his shots over there with 6 ones.
Yep.
And
6 ones,
then
2 fours.
only did 2 wounds, and you saved them both with your armor save on the Rhino. And here's our lonely Sanguinary Guard just
They're guarding.
chilling,
Yeah, they're guarding.
gardening,
Yeah.
guarding the guard.
It's cool.
All right, and we're coming back with movement of Space Wolves, turn 1. All right, turn 1, Space Wolves movement. What'd you move here?
All right. Vindicator stayed put. Razorback stayed put. Longfang stayed put. Grey Hunter spilled out with the Wolf Priest. Thunderwolves moved up
And ran.
and ran 2 inches, glorious 2 inches.
They're tired. Would you say they're dog tired? Okay,
Skyclaws dropped there. They're hoping to run over.
that's a good idea.
Yeah. And
Okay.
died to Overwatch. Over here, we had the Wolfguard Terminators drop in. They're going to try and screw with the Guardians of Guarding over there.
Good, Gold Guardians
Yep.
of Guarding.
And over here on the far side, Razorback stayed put, and the Longfangs inside spilled out with the Rune Priest.
Beautiful. All right, recap of turn 1 shooting phase for Space Wolves. What do we got?
Grey Hunters and the Razorback and the Wolf Priest shot the Terminators to much to no avail.
Well, no, we took 1 out, right?
Oh yes, we did. The Razorbacks Twin Link Plaz took 1 out.
Took 1 out.
Yep.
And he split fire the las cannon off that.
The las cannon shot at the Predator that is no longer there. However, it did not succeed.
No, it missed.
The Longfangs were the ones that succeeded and
Yep.
put all the wounds needed in 1 round of shooting to take out that.
So,
These guys ran.
Predator gone, that's first blood too.
That is first blood. Skyclaws were going to run over and charge, but their target is
The
now
deep
dead.
struck in.
Yep. So no shooting for them. Over on the far side.
Let's do it here.
Okay.
Oh, Vindicator. Don't miss this guy.
Vindicator rolled his D3 for shooting.
He shot at the Terminators.
He shot at the Terminators. He rolled a 1 and missed his one and only shot. So
Fantastic.
it's my dune buggy hanging out. These guys, all of them.
This is your Warlord here, right?
Yep. This is my Rune Priest. He smited the Gardener, put 2 wounds on him. And the Longfangs and the Razorback both shot the Gardener and didn't put anything on him. And over on the far side, the Wolfguard Terminators, they shot their couple of guns they had into him, put a few wounds on him, didn't succeed in wounding anybody. However, the Assault Cannon did succeed in putting 1 wound on 1 Sanguinary Guard.
All right, and you attempted to charge.
Attempted to charge, failed, used a command point reroll, failed again.
Failed again.
Worse, harder.
Right, that 9-inch charge is always
pivotal.
difficult. Blood Angels turn 2 movement. Brought in Death Company to secure these 2 objectives. And we brought in Lamartes with them. And they're going to be eyeing a charge at the Sky Claws. I know it feels like a waste, I know. Bale Predator didn't move because he's going to be eyeing down these Thunderwolves that are coming up, attempting to take on the objective over here. Now we've got the Haminators have moved up the hillside. They're going to be charging the Long Fangs and the Grey Hunters.
Shenanigans.
Dual charge, trying to lock them up, and hopefully through attrition can take them out and score that objective. Yeah, what do we got? The Assault Marines over here moved up, and I positioned myself so I could take a shot at both the Vindicator and the Razorback.
And the objective underneath.
And the objective's hiding underneath the Vindicator. Very sneaky Space Wolf.
Don't worry about it.
Shenanigans. It's almost Dark Angels-esque.
Cloak and dagger stuff, gotta give it a whirl.
Jumped the Sanguinary Guard over here to charge these Haminators. I'm a little concerned, gray, what are they called? Wolf Tooth.
Yeah. Newspaper dog. Yeah.
When the winter's coming.
Yes. Yeah.
There's 2 Thunderhammer Storm Shields in there, so I'm a little concerned about the Sanguinary Guard dealing with that. But I'm more concerned about the only unpainted model in the army. I'm terrified.
Yeah.
Because he's unpainted for a reason.
Yep.
It's probably from all the blood they have to wash off.
Fear the gray.
So concerned. Move.
What's happening?
How long have you been playing this army?
20 years.
Yeah, 22 years. So
and he's still not painted.
Him not being painted is because...
Yep, because I'm terrible.
Good reason.
Yeah.
Good reason. The Gardener has moved up on the Long Fangs and the Warlord here, and we'll see what he does in the shooting phase. Hopefully he can mulch down those Long Fangs and get a charge on something else. So we will see. Blood Angels turn to shooting and charges.
Yep.
So Death Company had dropped in here, shot all their bolt pistols at dirt.
Yep.
Did nothing against the Sky Claws.
Yep.
Yes, that's a little smoky. Bale Predator, again,
Yep.
pulling weight. Turn 1, it took out 2 Long Fangs.
Yep.
Turn 2, it's taken out 1 Thunderwolf.
Yep.
Thunderpup. He literally brought newspaper. Their shooting is that of a carpenter.
Yep. Hammer and nails.
Over here, they jumped and shot their plasma pistols, and they actually put a wound on the Thunderhammer Storm Shield, which was very important, I think, for this assault.
Yep. Worry about that unpainted guy.
Gardner did nothing.
Nope.
What? It missed 7 shots?
Your garden's dead, man.
Yeah, missed 7 shots.
Sucks.
The assault squad.
Yep.
Why do we keep... Okay, assault squad.
Yeah. It's...
Shot Melta, made a little smoky out of the Vindicator, and then the Vindicator actually, you rolled a 6.
Blew up.
And killed 2 dudes.
Yeah.
That's so great.
Yeah.
I'm so happy about... I wish we could do that over again.
Mm-hmm. I'm out of wine, though.
And all of your charges here, I made a multi-assault into the Long Fangs and the Grey Hunters.
Yep.
And you actually put a wound on the Assault Terminators, but I used my last command point to take the wound off. Turn 2, Blood Angels Assault. What finished out here is over on this side, we did a multi-assault. And what happened here, Nate?
The 1 Terminator swung on the 3 Long Fangs. They made their 6-up armor save for the one that got through, survived. These 3 guys, there were 4 at one point, but they killed 2 out of me. And then the 3 remaining guys put 1 wound on the 1 Haminator.
Crummy Grey Hunters found a way through a storm shield.
Armor saves for days.
All right, and what happened over here? The
Gardner charged in, killed 1. We put a couple wounds on him, but he made all of his armor saves. And then over on the far side, with
this I'm not happy about. We can just gloss over this. We don't really even need to worry about it.
Long story short, they killed off 1 of my Haminators, put 1 wound on another guy. However, I killed 2 of his Sanguinary Guard with my various attacks.
And we made all our morale saves, of course, because
Yep.
Space Marines.
Skyclaws moved up. The intention is to engage these happy little death company here.
They're not happy. They're angry. They're angry Marines in black.
Over here, the Thunderwolves have a hell of a 10-inch charge to try and support these poor souls.
Yeah, good call.
Razorback moved up and around, trying to get a better position to get within rapid fire range of some stuff. The Long Fangs, unexpected, fell back out of assault. The Wolf Priest moved up to support the Grey Hunters. Vindicator is still dead. Razorback stayed put. Long Fang stayed put. Rune Priest stayed put. Over on the far side with the Wolfguard Terminators, they're locked in assault, so they obviously stayed put.
Space Wolves shooting and charges. Turn 2. What happened here?
He moved up to charge in. They don't have any Overwatch. There he sits. They fell back. Did nothing.
Long Fangs are old and afraid.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're
very good.
geriatric Space Wolves. He shot his 2 plasma guns into the Death Company, killed one. Las Cannon shot into the Predator, took 5 wounds off it.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
Yep.
sadly unfortunate.
He's gunning for MVP is what he's doing. These guys shot their plasma pistols, did nothing, and failed their charge. They got 4 flamer shots off, and then their 3 bolt pistols. But then the Death Company made all their saves.
But they killed a guy off though.
They did. They got one.
Okay.
With 12 assault cannon shots, managed to hit with 6 of them, and then fail to wound with all of them. So these guys that needed to die are still hanging out by the bonfire.
Because they're gonna jump into the bonfire and
Yep.
take that objective.
Yep. The Gardeners still hanging tight with the Long Fangs. You finally dropped the Thunderhammer and put 1 more wound on me.
Yeah.
However, you're also down to 2 guys, so
2-2 over there.
basically trading fists. Over here, amazingly, nothing happened at all.
Yeah, because apparently in 8th edition, Thunderhammer Terminators are
Nope.
nope.
And then over here, amazingly, 5 Skyclaws held tight against an entirely amazing Death Company.
Let's not talk about that.
It's-
Actually, can we just gloss over this? Portion?
85 points. How many of these guys?
I don't want
sure?
over 200. But what the point is that I killed 2, and you passed your leadership still.
Yep. There's
So 2 Skyclaws, but you're not scoring the objective yet because.
and that's pivotal for this mission because I need to outnumber you on the objective.
Right. Turn 3, Blood Angels movement. Death Company did nothing but stayed tight. Bale Predator stayed tight.
Ammonitors hang tight.
Stuck in close combat. The only thing I was actually able to move is this assault squad here, and I moved them up, and I've got choices. I can take on the Razorback, or I can take on the Long Fangs.
Your primary goal for putting them there, though, is the objective that they're sitting on.
That's right. He's stuck,
Gardener's gardening.
and they're stuck.
Yep.
Death Company shot their bolt pistols and actually killed a guy
Killed one.
out of the Skyclaws.
Flamer down.
Flamer is dead. The Bale Predator, again, is earning his keep, and he took down
Dropped
Thunderwolf
down. Yep.
and took a wound off
Correct.
another.
4 wounds got through.
4 wounds got through off the Bale Predator. The assault squad over here shot the Melta, and I was deciding between shooting the Long Fangs here and shooting the Razorback, and I decided on the Razorback and only took 3 wounds off it.
Yep.
Shot the bolt pistol into the Long Fangs, didn't do anything.
Made my save. Yep. Gardener's all tied up.
Plasma pistols over here took a wound,
Yep.
right, off Terminators. And Gardner's all tied up. So coming back, no charges, obviously. So coming back on the assault. Over here,
Ugh.
I know. We're down to a sanguinary guard.
Came down to a D3 roll. Not
Right.
number 1 guy, a D3 roll.
A D3 roll.
And I rolled a 1, and your sanguinary guard jerk.
Yes,
Still alive.
this is probably the most tactically unsound thing we did,
We've
which
passed
was
through this 3 times.
lock a Contemptor.
Yep. 2 bottles of wine. We finally figured out how to play this army.
Yep, poorly done.
This wasn't it.
Not a good decision. Nothing happened. End of assault over there.
Assault Marines killed the objective.
Yep, Assault Marines took the objective at the end of the turn, which gives me a point.
Yep. Hamanators wiped out the Grey Hunters.
Hamanators finally took out the Grey Hunters.
Yep.
Doubling down on them.
Chaplain biffed.
Also now, hang on.
End of the turn.
End of the turn.
You outnumber me. Second point.
What is under here?
Nope.
Finally killed Skyclaws.
100 points of Skyclaws held off Lamartes and 10 Death Company for 4 rounds.
You don't need to talk about that.
It's
But they finally took them out and are securing both of the Blood Angels objectives, and we have one lone Thunderwolf.
that have done nothing this whole game.
They got shot by the Bale Predator pretty good.
They did that pretty well. Yeah.
Yep. Alright, so Psychic Phase, Space Wolves, turn 3. Your Warlord here is casting
Tempest Wrath.
Tempest Wrath on the Gardener.
Yep.
Here we go. Needing a Warp Charge.
Needing a 6. Got it.
Oh, he got it all day. So
-1 to hit roll till the beginning of my next Psychic Phase.
beautiful. Alright, next is Shooting Phase, Space Wolves, turn 3.
Razorback dumped everything it had to into the Assault Marines, literally shot everything, and then rolled 1s to wound on everything.
Fantastic.
3 surviving Longfangs blew up the Ball Predator. We got a little smoky. Bolt pistol into them, did nothing, kind of what we expected. All that's dead. No pistols, no shooting. Over here, just hanging tight. And the assault cannon from the Razorback shot all 6 into these guys, and again, failed to wound on.
The Space Wolves Assault turn 3. He just rolled
Highlight. 2 wound rolls with a Power Fist.
2 wound rolls on a Power Fist against the Sanguinary Guard. Rolling armor saves of 5 ups.
Yep. None.
Oh.
D3 apiece.
No.
No,
He's already got a wound. He's done. How's this assault going?
It's still there.
Well, the Warlord has actually finally gotten in there, and he took 2 more wounds, right?
1 wound.
1 wound. Off the Relic Contemptor with his Power Sword.
And I took a wound in return. Somehow. With runic armor.
Somehow it's happening.
Killed 1 Terminator with my Wolf Priest, but you guys did bring me down to 1 wound with 9 Thunderhammer attacks.
I know. These Thunderhammer Terminators are just not...
It's not getting it.
Potent.
The Thunderwolf was going to charge around and do stuff, but he's alone, and we all know what gingers are good for.
Death Company is moved up, moving in on the lone Thunderwolf. Assault Terminator still stuck in combat with the Wolf Priest. Moving over here, Assault Squad jumped over the smoke, pointing at the Razorback. Gonna pop that.
That is not moved on.
The Contemptor is gonna just hang out. Death Company shot at the Razorback and did nothing. Assault Squad shot over at the Razorback over here and blew it up. However, it didn't explode, so it didn't harm anything else. And that is the end of Blood Angels shooting. Death Company made their charge against the Thunderwolf, however, only got 3 guys in assault, but being buffed by Lamartes. Death Company took out the final Thunderwolf.
Yep.
Seriously.
Expected, that's it.
Nothing happened.
No. Here, swing and a miss, swing and a hit, blocked it all. Sitting tight.
Amazing.
7 rounds of assault. Over here, Contemptor killed 1 Longfang, and everybody else failed to even wound him.
We hung tight here, right?
Yep. No movement. Tank moved up with the intention to shoot this and then hopefully survive long enough to secure one of the 2 objectives. Turn 1 to secure.
Very good. Razorback moved over here, shot with the las cannon into the Death Company,
and 4 plasma gun shots.
Yeah, and 4 plasma gun shots, and I actually made
all of your saves.
All of my saves. However, the Longfangs shot into Death Company frag missiles, which was a good call.
Yep.
18 or possibly 18 shots.
Yep. 3d6.
And
got 11.
Killed a guy.
Yep.
And over here?
Shot the plasma pistol on the Rune Priest into the Contemptor. Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. All right. You swung with your Wolf Priest and whiffed.
Yep. Hit, didn't wound.
Finally, the Haminator swung back and took out the Wolf Priest.
8 rounds of assault.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, yep. Okay. And over here, nothing.
Both sides.
Both sides again.
Parking lot.
Absolutely
Still
nothing.
parking lot.
But however, at the end of assault, end of your turn, you achieve
Yoink.
taking an objective. I move my Death Company over to try and engage this Razorback to stop it from engaging these objectives. Terminators stayed tight, moving in on the Long Fangs. And the Assault Squad had moved over to assist with the Long Fangs and Warlord over there. Death Company made it in. What happened with the Razorback?
I got 1 shot off with the plasma for Overwatch. However, you miraculously made your 6-up save.
Miraculously. All right.
They charged in. We didn't move in yet, though. They're in. I overwatched with frag. I had 11 frag shots go off.
Yeah.
1-6, and then you made your save.
Of course, I made my save.
And then over here, Assault Marines charged in. Couldn't overwatch because I'm already locked up.
What happened here is Death Company with the Power Fists took off, what was it? 3 more wounds with the Power Fists on them. The Space Wolves were planning on breaking assault here and driving and charging or advancing forward.
Yep, 6 inches over. And then my run move, I was hoping to get within.
Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult. Could have made it.
Yep. Doesn't matter.
Believe it or not, Thunderhammer Terminators did nothing. I say believe it or not, but I think we're all believing it at this point.
We already know who the weak point in your list was.
This is the game finisher right here. Jumped over and was able to wipe out the final Long Fangs, locking this up and taking the 3rd objective from Space Wolves.
Causing the end of the game.
So, final points, 2 objectives left for Blood Angels, and we finished the game with Space Wolves. Awesome game, man. Absolutely. That was really matched.
Absolutely.
Ridiculously matched, just pulling out what is painted.